Hey, to subscriber Grace, hi Grace, and anyone else, not only for Grace, but anyone else who is interested to hear about what Josephine Langford is up to these days. Well, you can tune in into this subscribers request reading who have requested me to do a reading on actress. I think she's from Australia, Josephine Langford, which was also the one that had been in the after what you call that sequel that she did with Hero Finds Tiffin. I think that has come to a wrap, I believe, but nonetheless, Josephine Langford was co-star along with Hero Finds in the After movie, for those of you that know. But anyway, subscriber Grace wanted me to tap in to see, she had 3 questions, one of which is she wanted to know if she is dating anyone at this current time. And then, speaking of Hero, she wanted to know if there's any chance that she will collaborate with Hero again in the near future. And then the last question is, what kind of genre will she be doing next? Okay, so to Grace, let us get into it. And so, as always, just so that we know, Josephine's zodiac sign is a Leo, so she is a fire sign. Okay, so to answer your first question, if she's dating anyone, the answer is no. I feel that she is currently single, and I feel that she likes that the way it is. I think that love, or the thought of love and being connecting to anyone, as far as that goes, I don't think that that is something that she is like, it's not a focus for her. I think her focus when it comes to dating, she is dating her work. She loves the work that she do. She likes what she does, and I feel that's where she puts all her attention in. The cards that came out for her, we have is the Sun. The next is the Hierophant. This was a full card pull. The third card up was the Eight of Cups. And then the last one was the Hermit. So the Hermit definitely shows that she is by herself, that she is single. And like I said, because of the Sun energy is a very happy card. And so I feel that overall she's in a good place with her life. I feel that she's very happy where she's at. Not being linked or dating anyone at this time, but also feel a part of her feels that she might be a little timid, a little apprehensive when it comes to like being in any type of committed relationship, even if with dating. I feel that even if it starts out as dating, I feel that there's a part of her that don't want it to go any further, because like anything else, you can fall for the person and then things can kind of get a little deeper and stronger, right? The longer that you date somebody, if the vibe is good, it can lead into something committable. And that's what the Hierophant is. It's an energy of commitment. It is linked and associated with marriage, or at least within a strong committable relationship, right? Along with higher learning and things of that nature. But right now, this Hierophant is speaking about her having some type of apprehension about being in any type of commitment with anybody, even if it's dating. I feel, like I said, that a part of her holds back, because the Eight of Cups is someone that is walking away from any type of love connections. Cups is associated with emotions, right? Anything that is connected to love. I feel that she is not entertaining that at this time. Now, whether or not she changes her mind, absolutely she can change her mind. She is still young. I believe she is 26 years old. And I feel that right now, you know, being in her mid-20s, I feel that, like I said, right now her focus is centered around her work. I feel that she loves what she do, her acting in movies, and I feel that that's what most of her energy and her attention goes toward, is her films. And then again with the Hermit, this is an energy of solitude, being by yourself, being, you know, not attached with anything, right? Being by yourself. And I just feel that there's a part of her, like I said, that she likes it. I think that with her being and being by herself, not being confined to relationship, I feel that it keeps her centered. There's something about her energy as well that I feel that she is very, what card did I see that I picked up on an energy? That she stays grounded. I feel when she's by herself and is single, I think at this time it keeps her grounded, because at the bottom of this deck we have the Justice. The Justice is about being balanced and staying grounded. And so there's a part of her that I think she likes. Like I said, for the most part, it just keeps her focused, right? Because the Hermit can also be an energy where you need to kind of pull away and retreat to get some sort of clarity. But it also, it's like when you're meditating, it's when you can ground yourself, right? So I feel that dating someone or being in anything, beyond that, I think it will be like a distraction for her. So I just think, like I said, her attention and focus is on her work at this time. We got the Emperor that is sitting on top of the deck. The Emperor is someone who's in control. So in one aspect, the Emperor is coming up to me as someone who is in control of their life. And I feel, like I said, she likes being in control of her life. I feel that she doesn't want anybody that is like controlling her whereabouts, asking her questions and things of that nature. So if you're not looking for that, then it's like, I'd rather be alone at this time. Now, like I said, and then we got the Three of Cups under that. This is somebody that, like I said, enjoys her singlehood. She enjoys hanging out with her girlfriends, having a good time. And like I said, I would just overall feel that she just loved being single at this time. But of course, nothing is set in stone. As she gets older, maybe by the time she turned 30, maybe then she would be maybe more open to maybe dating, because then maybe her mindset and what it is that maybe now she is looking for in life might be kind of putting her more to think about now, less work and more about now my love life. But right now, I think she is good where she is. Okay, so that answers, I hope I answered your first question there. And your second question is, do you see her and Hero collaborating in the near future? I will say that the possibility is there. It is open. The cards that came out, as this was a 3-card pull, Six of Pentacles, it's like give or take. But at the same time, I feel like it's up in the air, right? It's nothing like set in stone. And then the next card is the Six of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like I said, that I feel that that possibility of them collaborating in the future is there. I feel it's possible because the Six of Wands is like being seen, right? So it's possible that they can be seen together, collaborating, absolutely. And I feel, though, that it might be something that she might not particularly might want to do. For whatever reason, where I feel like maybe she might not, maybe she have other projects that might be going on, but I feel like at the same time there might be a moment where she might want to maybe not want to, she might turn down a role or turn down collaborating with him, not because of him, but it just might be based upon what it is. Because I think if she is done with the After movie series, then I feel like at this point she is trying other genres, if that makes sense. Because I know your last question is about her next genre. And so I feel like if it's centered around, now the After series, I don't know too much about it, but I think it was like a love kind of drama. So I feel like she wants to maybe step into another type of genre, if that makes sense. And that's why I'm feeling a little bit of apprehensive, where if she is asked, or if it comes to her collaborating with him, it depends upon the genre, like what it's going to be about. Because I feel like she has been seen in doing that kind of genre, and now she kind of want to step into something different. Okay, so that's what I see. All right, because we got the Four of Pentacles is like holding back. So there's a part, as I said, when I see the Seven of Wands, it's like taking a stand and kind of, expressing how you feel, taking a position about how you feel about something. And I feel at the same time, there's a part that she is holding back and will be apprehensive if it is that they want her to collaborate with him centered around anything to do with the After series, if that makes sense, in that aspect. But if it's something different, in terms of the premise and the whole, you know, if it's a whole different kind of premise to the story of what it is that she will maybe be collaborating with, it has to be different. That's what I feel. Okay, so, and now to move into your last question in terms of the genre that she will be doing next, I pick up something thrillerish, if that's even a word, right? I'm picking up, you know, she might be doing something that is thriller based, or as they say in the movie world, it would be called like a mind bending type of thriller type of kind of thing. Because when I was, so the two cards first that came out was Three of Wands and we have the Eight of Wands. So when I look at these two energies of these cards and then I look at the shadows at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Death and the Rebirth card. So it may not be like a thriller, like a hardcore type of thriller, like a Michael Myers thriller, no. But, you know, thriller can range from different type of behaviors or actions, if that makes sense, right? It can be like light thriller, right? And it might be a little like a soft type of thriller, nothing hardcore, right? So it also can do with the mind. It could be like a psychopathic kind of thriller where it is about the image of what it is that the storyline is giving the audience, you can say, a different way of looking or interpreting as to what is going on without it being, you're getting two different, I hope you can follow me, Grace, and anyone else looking. But I'm feeling that there's, because with the Death and Rebirth, it's like giving your audience one sense of perspective of it being a thriller when actuality is something totally new. So it's like a combination of a type of a film that perhaps this might be something that she is working on in the future. This might be her genre, the next genre that she will be in, something that is kind of, you know, half thriller, half drama, something like that, like a thriller drama, if that makes sense. Okay, so I do see that kind of combination, and I think the premise of it is where somehow, you know, it was funny when I was looking at it because, you know, I feel like it's going to involve some type of communication, maybe like a lot of phone calls, because I see the Eight of Wands, which is movement, but it also speaks about communication. So I feel like the premise will involve her being receiving some phone calls, and where she might get nervous and start to panic, and it's like what's going on is kind of like playing with her psyche, and where she might feel like she needs to move and relocate to kind of get away from the craziness and the drama, you know, something to that effect. Doesn't have to be. And then we got at the bottom of the deck to see what's in the shadows. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is like juggling, making a decision. So it's almost like she would be like in a sense of being at crossroads, trying to figure out her next move to get away from something that to her is kind of like mind boggling, if that makes sense. Don't know. We have to see how this plays out. You can definitely, you know, let me know if this makes sense to you, or if you are aware of her maybe, you know, coming up with something, or if she's actually in the middle of working on something that kind of makes sense to what I just described as to what could be her genre, or if you see that this is something that is going to come out soon, let me know if I was onto something, you know. But that's what I get. So Grace, I hope I addressed your questions there. If so, you know what to do. Send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like, and I know you will drop me your feedback to let me know how you feel about the reading of Josephine today. And anyone else who comes across this video, you can drop me your feedback as well and let me know. Until then, have a good one, and I will be now moving on to the next subscriber, and that is to subscriber Dalala. Your reading will be coming up momentarily. Bye for now. Thank you, everyone.